What's up, YouTube fam? It's your girl Mona back with another episode of Vibin with Mona. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if not, welcome back, fam. Serious business owners focus on successful business like they are training for a gold medal. I say that to say, why start a second job when you can start your first business? And with that being said, let's vibe. As always, before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Also, do not forget to turn on those notifications so you are aware every time I post a new video. Now, while we're at it, please be advised that I do not own the rights to any music or instrumentals you hear playing in the background. I'm just using it to set the vibe. I want to start this video off by welcoming my new subscribers. I'm forever grateful for you all, and I honestly wouldn't be here without you. And I'm just being real. But once we hit 50 subscribers, there will be a very special surprise. So make sure you guys tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come vibe with us. I'm doing this video because I never had anyone teach me the things that I now know about business credit or even personal credit until I was referred to a company called Guru Services. Now, you may have heard me speak about them in my previous videos, and this is actually where that information is being brought to you from. Now, it warms my heart that I get to share this information with you guys. And to be honest, these are things they need to be teaching our kids in school. But that's another story. So I've been speaking on business loans and grants lately, and I promised you guys more information regarding building business credit, and I'm here to deliver on that promise today. So these are the steps to make your business credible and to get funding for your business as well. And it will also help get funding without using your personal credit. No PG. And for those of you who don't know what no PG means, it just means no personal guarantee, meaning that they are not going to run your personal credit to approve or deny you for any credit limits, loans, whatever that you're applying for. They are not going to use your personal information, your personal credit. But before we get started, go ahead, make sure you guys grab a pen and a paper to take down some notes if you need to. Go ahead and pause the video. Also, I would advise to turn off your phone, put it on vibrate, whatever, so you're not distracted. Make sure you guys listen up because I'm about to drop some knowledge. Now let's go ahead and get into it. So the first step is to decide on your business name. Now I know it's not always easy trying to figure out what you're going to name your business. And I know, speaking from experience, it took me a minute to figure out what I wanted to name my business, but with a little bit of time, a little bit of thinking, I was able to come up with a great name for my business. Now, what I do want to say is do not limit yourselves when choosing a business name. Now, when I say that, I mean, if you're deciding to start a cleaning business and you want to do other things under that same name, maybe use a DBA. For those of you who don't know what a DBA is doing business as. So you can have your main name, such as Mona Services, and then you can have your DBA, which is Mona's Cleaning Services. And then also under that, you can do Mona Lisa's Hair and Beauty. Like, just a bunch of different things can go under Mona Services because, again, you're not limiting yourself to just cleaning houses, work buildings, apartments, whatever, you're cleaning. You're not limiting your business to being able to do just that. Now, if you're only focusing on doing a cleaning service, this would be completely acceptable. Now, when I came up with the name for my business, I was watching a movie. I can't for the life of me figure out or remember the name of the movie, but I do know that it was a movie with Tiffany Haddish in it, and for some reason the name came to me while I was watching the movie. But anyway, for those of you who do not know, I own an online clothing store called Main Distraction. Now, I am still working on some things in the background because I didn't follow this blueprint when I got it all started. So I'm going back to make sure I have everything in order to have a successful business. So with that being said, I will be doing a grand reopening, and it's going to be so dope. But I will let you know, once the time gets a little closer when that's going to be, because most likely I'll do a YouTube video on it. Maybe I'll go on live with it on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted as the time gets closer. All right, so now that you guys know what you want to name your business, your next step is to visit your state's website to make sure that name is available. Now, to do this, you only have to visit your Department of State website. Now, if you're in Florida, you can type in Sunbiz in Google, or you can click the link down in the description box to go to the site directly. So you want to make sure your name is available. Of course, if it's not available, you guys have to start over and try to figure out another name that's going to fit what it is that you're trying to do. Now, don't be discouraged, because I've seen a couple of main attractions, which initially that's what I wanted to name my business, but there were so many of them out there. And not only that, they were also spelled different kinds of ways. So make it unique, make it your own, you know, change up the spelling a little bit. And I think you'll be fine should you decide to stick with something similar to what you originally chosen. Now, once you verify that your business name is available, your next step is to go and make sure your domain name is available for that same name. Once you guys see that it's available, go ahead and make the purchase right then and there. It's not expensive at all. I actually have my domain name through Google, which I believe I paid probably $6.99 a month for it. So it's not expensive at all. In addition, you want to make sure that your website, if you decide to have one, or because it's needed, so your website and your business email has your domain name as well. So for example, my domain name is maindistraction.com. My email is customersupport@maindistraction.com. And of course, my website is www.maindistraction.com. So everything is all uniform, it all fits. So you guys definitely want to make sure you're doing that. Now, when it comes to your business email, like I said, you want to make sure it is as professional as possible. So it should include your domain name. You don't want to use anything like Google, Yahoo, Hotmail, or whatever else is out there that I haven't named, because it's considered as unprofessional. It's not professional, and a lot of businesses frown upon using a Google or Gmail or something like that. So let's take Walmart or Target for example. If you guys have an issue with them and you send them a message or whatever through their website, when they respond, they don't respond to you with an email such as customersupport@gmail.com. It's going to be customersupport@walmart.com or whatever their email is, but it's definitely not going to be a Gmail, a Hotmail, or iCloud, or whatever. It's not going to be any of those because it's considered unprofessional. So if you don't plan on having a website, I would suggest to set up maybe a Facebook, a IG, a TikTok, or whatever platform you decide to use so that you have a social media presence. We all know, you know, everything is done online nowadays anyway, but the main reason for this is so that when banks search your business, because they are going to, so when they search for your business, they're able to locate your business. Most of the time when they're searching for you, they're just wanting to verify that certain information is correct, you know, such as your address or your phone number and things like that. So they want to verify your information. So definitely make sure you have some kind of online presence so that when they do this, you pop up and, you know, it's much easier for them to verify your information. All right, so at this point, you need to decide whether you want a home address or a shared workspace for your business. Now, your business address should be a physical location that you can walk into. Now, I'm not talking about a storefront, I'm talking about a physical location. If you cannot walk in there and you cannot hold meetings, then you don't need to be there. You need to find another workspace. Nowadays in 2022, banks are completely frowning upon having a virtual workspace, which is a space that you can't literally walk into. So when you get to this point, I would suggest searching for shared office workspace. It's going to bring up a bunch of different shared spaces that's available in your area. Now, do not be alarmed by these prices. I know that there are a lot of expensive shared office workspaces, but I also know that there are a lot of affordable office workspaces as well. And some of them start off at only $49 a month. Now, that's just to use their address, but it doesn't go up that much if you decide to add the phone number on as well. Now, your business address and your business phone number go hand in hand. Now, if you peep it, I keep saying business in front of everything because it's important. That's what makes this professional. Most people don't answer phone calls when they don't know a number. So if you use your cell phone as your business line, you might end up missing out on business because you're not answering your phone because I don't know these numbers, I'm not picking up. So you definitely want to make sure these things are separate. Now there are many different avenues for you to be able to get a business phone. You can go through GoDaddy.com. They offer a phone service, or you can actually speak with your shared office workspace about getting a business line added. And again, it's not expensive to have a business line added. Most of the time they offer the business address and the phone number pretty much as a package deal. So you definitely want to make sure you have a business phone number. This is important. All right, so now it's time to get down to the meat and potatoes of this video. So your next step is going to be to file with your state for your business license. Now this could be an LLC, a corporation, a sole proprietorship, or a partnership. Now I prefer, and this is what I have, an LLC, but I'm not a tax consultant, CPA, accountant, or anything. So definitely make sure you guys check with a CPA or an accountant for tax services, or tax purposes, for tax purposes, my apologies. All right, so let's continue. Once you guys have filed for your business license, your next step is to apply for your EIN number. Now, please listen to me when I say this. I want you guys to hear me. You do not need to pay anyone to do this part for you. This is completely free. There are services that will try to charge you between $200 to $300 to do this, and it's completely free. Not only is it completely free, it's very simple and very easy to do. So once again, don't let nobody try to overcharge you to do this, because you can do it yourself. Now, in addition to this, you always want to do your own research. And I say that in every video that I provide you information on. You always want to do your own research. And I'm saying that because with some businesses, you need other business licenses or permits as well to have a successful business, or to be compliant, I should say. Now, I know for a fact that if you guys are deciding to resell something, you will need a reseller's permit. Sometimes it's called a seller certificate. It just depends on the state, but you are going to need that seller's permit if you're reselling something. So once again, please, please, please do your research to make sure you have all business licenses and permits so your business runs as smooth and efficiently as possible. So the next thing that you need to do is make sure you list your business on listyourself.net, and also make sure you are listing yourself in the business directory as well, since, you know, now in 2022, we don't have phone books anymore. I mean, I don't even have a phone book in my house. You know, times have changed. Everything is online now. So you definitely want to make sure you're listed on listyourself.net and with the business directories. Now, in the near future, I will be doing some videos to show you some of the credit cards that I was approved for. And I'll also talk about the requirements for you to be able to get approved for those cards as well. So definitely make sure you guys stay tuned. All right, so now that you guys have all of that done, your next step is going to be getting a business bank account. Now, I personally would recommend a local credit union in your area and a commercial bank such as Bank of America, for example. Now, if you're in Florida, the best credit union that I could refer you guys to would be Navy Federal. They are, first of all, they're just an amazing bank all around. I actually bank with them myself for my business and for personal. But in addition, they also offer you high limit credit cards, no documentation needed, and they pull from your Experian business credit. They do not pull from your personal credit. And I know a lot of people have issues with their personal credit, so you know that would be one of the things that's hindering them from actually starting a business, because they're not able to get the credit for it. So keep in mind, they do not pull from your from your personal credit. Now, I don't know if they have any Navy Federal credit unions outside of Florida, but you know, always do your research. You know, check into the local credit unions in your area to find out the best option for you. Again, research. Like, I can't really say that enough. Do your research to make sure you're choosing the best option for you. All right, so after you guys have set up your business bank account, your next step is to apply for your Dun & Bradstreet or DNB. And this is also completely free, okay? Now, DNB will try to solicit you to build business credit through them directly, and they are extremely high, but you do not have to do it. They're gonna try to make it sound like it's a necessity, but you do not have to do it. All right, so last but not least, you definitely want to make sure you're listed on Google and on Bing. Now, if I'm being honest with you, I should have advised you guys of this when I spoke on the listyourself.net earlier in the video, but you know, it kind of slipped my mind, but I definitely wanted to make sure I bring it back around so you guys know that this has to be done. Now, this also helps the banks to find your business as well, and it's much easier for them to verify your information. Now, in this day and age, a lot of us move off of reviews. So if you don't have a good review, a lot of the times people are not even going to pay your business any attention. So definitely want to make sure you're providing the best service as you can provide, so that way they're leaving you great reviews and it continuously brings you business after business after business. So once again, just make sure you guys are listed on Google and Bing. So now you have a credible business up to banking standards and regulations. So what's next? It's now time to start setting up daily goals and monthly goals to make sure your business is continuously moving in the right direction. So when you think about your business being professional, try to think of companies like Walmart, Target, or even Kohl's, for example. I want you guys to take a little bit of time, pull up some of these websites, pull up some of these companies, Google the companies, and I promise you, you're going to see everything that I listed in this video. They have their corporate headquarters, they have their professional business phone number, they have their professional email address, they have a bank account, they have everything listed in this video. Now, every business operates off of debt. Now, this means that they borrowed the money to get their business started and to even keep it up and running. This also means that you don't have to use your own money. They didn't, so why should you? I promise you, if you guys follow these steps, you don't have to worry about using your own money to start your business as well. So once again, this information is being brought to you by a very reputable credit service company, and it's not even credit because they actually deal with personal credit as well. I purchased this ebook for us, okay? I purchased this for us, and now I'm on here providing you with this information. I promised you guys at the beginning of the start of this channel that we're learning and we're growing together. What information I have, you guys will also have as well, because there is way too much money out here to be selfish, okay? And it's not enough people out here helping other people to get the knowledge that they need and to get where they need to be successful. So I got you, okay? I purchased that ebook for us, you guys, and this blueprint is the truth, okay? It's the truth. Now, in addition to that, if you guys do want to still build and repair your personal credit as well, I'm putting the information for Guru Services in my description box. Their their Facebook and Instagram will also be in the description box as well for you guys to go and check out some of their reviews and stuff that are on their page as well. You guys will not be disappointed. So should you decide to want to work on your personal credit, that information will be listed for you to be able to do that. All right, so I know I have taken up a lot of your time on this fine Saturday, so I'm going to let you guys go. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day, busy schedules to vibe with me, and I hope to see you guys next time. Now, remember, practice self-care, stay humble, and positive vibes only. Thank you for vibing with Mona.